Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling, featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms that stream your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you're listening on iTunes or whatever you're listening on, if you can, leave us a 5-star review. Leave us a 5-star review. Links to all the platforms and the merchandise are available at ykwrestling.com. For 2023, I am still the Thespian TC Fontaine, joined by...
I'm back to being Wreak Havoc. I'm gonna think about doing some new nickname alerts as 2023 progresses, but I'm gonna just go back to basics for now.
Hey, let's get so I did not get the memo that this is apparently the Wrestling Wind Down podcast. We over here. I would have poured me a glass if I knew beforehand. I'll go pause right now and go get me some if I have to.
Listen, I had a whole bottle that I didn't even get to open, because we went out to the casino. That's where we was at for New Year's.
Okay.
I came home and it was just still sitting there, but I'm like, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I ain't gonna open it now. But then I got home today. I'm like, fuck, I ain't doing nothing Sunday. I don't gotta work tomorrow neither. Hey. Day after, so I gotta pop this open, see what's hitting for. It's hitting pretty good. So, hey, you're having a good time. Shout out to Lodo.
Yeah, big shout out.
We appreciate y'all over at Western Wrestling Wind Down. We got to get y'all back on here one of these days.
Facts, man. I'm trying to get like y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are interviewing Roman Reigns.
Facts. I'm still mad about that. They ain't let nobody know what was going on.
Bruh. And it is crazy because, you know, me, I usually be like, you know, WWE doing anything, or not even WWE, like anything, any big wrestling promotion, like and y'all can't say that I wasn't riding for AEW. Initially, I stood outside in February in Las Vegas. You know, it get cold from December to February. It was cold as hell last night, windy. It's cold and windy for like 3 months straight, right? So, not WWE, AEW had. I didn't even give a full formal introduction. My bad. Hold on. Welcome to Nuck If You Buckingham Palace, y'all. Happy New Year. But like I was saying, I was out there at the MGM Grand Pool in February. Pool was closed down because it's cold as hell. But they had a pool party for AEW to announce the tickets for Double or Nothing.
I remember that. Right. It
was like 40 degrees outside, bro. So for my peoples, like I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. If you ever been to Omaha, Nebraska, downtown's probably the main place you would be if you ever came to Omaha. So downtown is literally right by the river, right by the Missouri River. In the wintertime, it is colder downtown than it is like anywhere else because it's that big ass body of water. So when you're by a body of water and it's cold outside, it actually gets colder. So we bought a pool and it's 40 degrees and the wind blowing. It's actually much colder. It's like 30. My hands is frozen and I'm trying to tweet. I'm trying to tweet what's going on and record video and stuff at the same time. My hands is just frozen solid.
Damn.
All bad. So I was
dedication.
That's dedication right there.
Right.
So usually when they pull up, any wrestling company pull up for something like that, I'll be there because you never know what's going to happen.
If they do, because you get scared around here.
Yeah. But WWE, though, I figure like with WWE, man, you got to go through all these, hoops and all these channels to. No, apparently you just had to show up. It was free for everybody, and we could have maybe interviewed Roman Reigns.
Right.
I seen somebody said somebody was like, on one side you had fucking like Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Wall Street Journal, and on the other side you had us, the peasants. They had that shit separated, like 1960s USA. It was just
Right.
segregated like a motherfucker.
Oh, that's crazy.
But happy New Year to everybody, man. Hope y'all had a fun and safe holiday. Hope y'all drank responsibly. I did. I stayed inside and I had 3 shots only. That's crazy. That's lightweight. I am soft.
Oh, ain't nothing.
Yeah, I'm soft, man. I'm getting old. And I passed out at like I stayed up till like 2:30. I passed out. Watching
That's okay though.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're 30.
I had this was the worst ball drop of my life. Literally. Because I was watching the Ohio State game. As the ball was dropping.
Yeah, man.
Bruh,
right as the ball dropped.
They broke my heart. That's insane.
And they like insane. I was watching a really delayed stream. So I seen when the field goal missed, I looked up the clock, it said 9:01. I was like, bro, did he miss that right when the ball dropped?
Yeah.
And I saw the video and it's literally the right. So that's why you can't tell me this shit not fake.
And crazy because I was in the casino, I was in the sports book watching it.
Oh, that's
so
tough.
It's like they had the New Year's Eve special on the side screens too. So you watching both right next to each other, and I'm like, damn, it's gonna go right down to the ball drop. I'm thinking like we're gonna be all right. They got this. As soon as he kicks the ball, I see it going left. I'm like, oh shit.
Did that get blocked or what
I don't know what happened. But it was just bad. It was just bad as shit.
All I could see was Vince McMahon walking out with the.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, we've been talking about it, but now I'm convinced. Like Vince really retired from booking wrestling and started booking football games because
and basketball.
There's no way that wasn't rigged. I'm sorry.
He said, "No, damn it, we kicked the field goal right at midnight."
Ain't no way that wasn't scripted in some way, shape, or form. That's cold. That's cold as shit.
Nah, like literally everything. Every sport that I've watched, baseball, I haven't watched no hockey since he retired, but baseball, basketball, football is just egregious. It's the shit that happens in football. It just screams Vince McMahon because like this is next level stuff that wasn't happening when he was booking WWE.
Right.
It was like, yo, Vince, we need a shot in the arm now. You good for some consultation? Here's what we're gonna do. Figure out who's going to go to the national championship. Kick that field goal right at midnight. If they score, they score. If they don't, they don't.
Shit's crazy.
Man. Game over right at midnight. Do it, God damn it.
Fucked up my night, man.
Yeah, man, I'm sure, man. Hope it was better. I
I won a couple dollars after that, but
yeah, I hope he won some money.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, man.
It was rough though.
It's gonna be better, man. But yeah, I seen it wasn't raining where you was at last night.
No, actually, a little bit was. Okay.
Yeah, it was raining all over. I heard it was raining in Times Square. It was raining out here. Actually, I seen it was raining in LA. So usually when it rains in LA, it rains in Vegas. So I look outside, it's pouring. I was like, it rained all over the country on New Year's Eve. Government went crazy with the weather machine last night.
Big facts. Like it died down a little bit after a while, but like when we because we went out around like 9, and right around then is when it started to pick up a little bit, but then it died after that.
Man. Now we here. We talk about New Year's resolution. We got any resolutions? Like we already talked about one. We gonna we're gonna get Roman Reigns on the show. So that's our resolution.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm here for that.
So let's think big.
I'm here for that.
Let's think big.
It's gonna happen. Tribal Chief season. You heard?
Yeah, man. What are we looking at with a resolution, man?
Oh,
mine is to stop cussing out drivers so much, man. I'm gonna try to make it past tomorrow. I'm not sure, but
damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop cussing out drivers. Yeah, we're gonna get Roman Reigns on here. That's two resolutions. So I got more, but those are a little personal.
Yeah, I think it. Oh man, get monetized, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's the thing. Get monetized. Let's start cut those checks. I've been saying this since before I even got here. Cut these checks.
Literally, like first 10 episodes, one of those was called "Cut the Check, Vince."
Yeah.
I don't know if Vince is still the one cutting the checks.
Nah, probably Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Nick.
Yeah, listen, this you could tell. I never worked for a big company like that before. I don't know whose names be on the check. Is it the majority shareholder or it's the CEO?
He might still he might have a signature, like a pre-stamped signature that they put on it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. Whoever got it, I need it. We need it over here.
And it never gotta be nothing crazy, man. Let us get on a panel or something, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like this a little exposure.
Panel for NXT, you know, gotta be nothing crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. We'll just bring that back to the show. Ain't nothing wild.
Let's get on the bump. Like we can get on the bump.
Yeah, right.
Something.
Everybody been on the bump.
Right. Y'all didn't have people. Y'all didn't have just the most craziest names that I've never heard of, who are just influencers or content creators on the bump.
That's what I'm saying.
So I figured we got a shot. You ever seen Dumb and Dumber? You telling me there's a chance?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like
y'all have every wrestling content creator, podcaster. Not every, but y'all have some names.
All we've been asking for the last couple months is the wink. You know what I'm saying? We put y'all on the Ethel Johnson, and y'all messed around and put her in the Hall of Fame, and they didn't give no creds for it. You know what I'm saying?
And showed the wrong person's picture too, by the
way. Right. All we looking for is the wink. You know what I'm saying?
Like Seth, we got a little bit from him, but we need more.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, more. Ain't no way you can't tell me Seth ain't tapped in. And for Sports Illustrated, we made him Wrestler of the Year first. So
before Sports Illustrated, before She-League.
Mm-hmm. But we cool with She-League. I don't know about Sports Illustrated.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about y'all over there.
Man. Yeah, I don't know what y'all been doing. Y'all
probably
let
some
go
vultures.
of a bunch of journalists years ago, and it was just like, damn, y'all left a whole bunch of people out of jobs.
Yeah. Between y'all and Bleacher, I don't know about y'all vultures over there. Y'all be stealing shit.
Yeah, Bleacher, man. We gotta
talk
about y'all.
I used to like Bleacher, but now that I know the inner workings and stuff like that, I don't know about y'all.
You know, I deleted Bleacher Report long ago.
Me too. I haven't used Bleacher in years.
And it was because, like, I just want to know, like, my sports news and my scores and stuff, man.
Right.
Y'all giving me these clickbait notifications, making me click into the app, and your app takes forever to load up, and then it don't. Let me get serious about my stuff, man.
Yeah. I'll be tripping.
And then y'all WWE news, y'all I'll be reading the NXT results sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like they do their grades for.
Yeah, that's the main thing I used to go on there for was grades.
Developmental
recap.
You shouldn't grade developmental matches, bro. Like they not gonna be great all the time. Like, you literally give every match a D on NXT.
Yeah,
sometimes they get a B if it's like Carmelo or somebody, but y'all be on that stuff, man.
Facts.
But let me circle back to the original point. Let's get on the bump.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I need parts.
That's all I want.
Yeah, man. But you know, on here we watch wrestling all week long. But before we get into that, a lot of big names went on to see the Lord since the last time we recorded. Stephen Bonner, excuse me. UFC. That's Havoc Hour. That's more on your field, but he was also a wrestler too. If y'all did not know, he wrestled out here in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas wrestling scene. Actually, first show I went to here in Vegas, he wrestled MVP. That was before MVP came back to the WWE. So they had a match. You remember Ultimate Fighter, the first Ultimate Fighter finale.
And he put everybody on.
Yeah, like there's no UFC right now, not for this guy. He's a legend.
Big facts.
Legend out here in Vegas too. Also, RP Barbara Walters. So that's what we're gonna try to be Barbara Walters for 2023. We're gonna get them interviews.
Hell yeah.
Feel it.
There we go. Channel that
Pele.
spirit.
Pele passed away, man.
Wow.
See, he was on hospice for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Life support, something like that. One of the greatest soccer players of all time, probably the greatest soccer player of all time.
Yeah.
And then AJ Styles does the Pele kick, which is like similar to Pele used to do that. I used to try to do the Pele kick like on my
I would
bed all
never
the time.
I'd never
I
try
was
that
so
shit.
afraid of landing on my head, bro. I couldn't do
right. Ain't no way. I'm good. I'm good off that.
And then like speaking of the Pele kick, the individual who donned the Pele kick name, Don West, TNA Impact Wrestling passed away as well. RIP to Don West. Yeah, that's like he was actually one of the main reasons I got invested in Impact back in the day when they were
right.
Because
you gotta have a good commentary team to keep people watching.
Yeah, you gotta have like that color man that was just hype, and people was talking their stuff on him. That I guess maybe because Jerry King and JR was still together at that time, and we had a soft spot for them. Yeah. So compared to Mike Tenay and Don West, it was like apples and oranges. Mm-hmm. But like that's what made it dope. That's what made it different. It was like it was a different type of feel because you had Taz and Cole. They was different from JR and King, and it's the same company.
Way different,
right? And Don West and Mike Tenay, like Don West used to have that energy like crazy. Don West made me care about a bunch of people I probably would not have cared about.
And listen. Oh man. Them early days in 05 and 06.
It was a lot of motherfuckers that just you shouldn't have cared about in that company. But Don West made them seem like that was the truth.
Right. That's one of the people, because you were just saying it, and it's the same thing with guys like JR and stuff like that. It's the way they make shit feel important, like anytime Triple H would do some shit or whoever, and JR would just go off and just make him sound like the villain of the fucking decade. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or when he's talking about the world champion, he's like, he would always say like the heavyweight championship of the world and shit like that. He made it sound like boxing.
Yeah.
Like he created that box office feel. So it's like, yo, it's so easy to get invested into it. So I mean, I didn't even know Don was sick, honestly. Like I didn't know what was
going on. He's been sick for a couple years now.
Damn.
It was like a GoFundMe and everything for him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Cancer, some bullshit, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, don't get me started on that topic.
Yeah, I can talk all day on that. And then this one just coming out a couple hours ago. RP Gangsta Boo, 3-6 Mafia.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody told me about that. Stop playing.
This is literally like an hour before we went on.
Oh, nigga.
Which is crazy because like I'm black, right? Black people clean their house before New Year.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else do that. I know black people do. So black people clean their house before New Year. So like black people, when we clean our house, we listen to music too. Yeah, I was listening to nothing but 3-6 all last night. I promise you. So it was crazy. That's the thing I seen earlier. I was like, God damn, I was just listening to some Gangsta Boo verses last night.
She was 43, bro.
43.
What type of sketchy shit is going on here, man?
Said it was an OD. That's what I seen.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I don't like that.
OD on New Year's, man.
Some sketchy shit going on. And Kanye missing, too. There's some real sketchy shit
going on. Kanye missing. Right? What?
Yeah.
That nigga ain't missing.
I don't think he is, but they talking about it.
He just ducked off somewhere.
Right.
He probably told motherfuckers he was missing.
He off the grid right now.
Hey, ironically, he got a song called Off the Grid that was on Donda.
Right. He let y'all know. He gave y'all a roadmap for how this is going to play out.
Yeah, but like I was saying, man, we watch wrestling all week long. I was researching for an upcoming episode of Young Kings Wrestling, so I'm not going to tell y'all what I was watching yet. We just get there in time. I don't even think it's an episode. It's some upcoming Young Kings Wrestling content though. It might not be an episode. It might just be something, but yeah, I'll do
I
my
got you.
research for that. But yeah,
Gotcha.
hashtag free Dominic though.
That was hilarious, man.
So we recorded our award show. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. Young Kings Wrestling 2022 year-end awards. We recorded that before Christmas. Dominic got arrested on Christmas Eve, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So this man called the cops on his son.
Like,
if that's not enough justification for the award he received, because it's like you called the cops on his son, and I get it. Like you call the cops, like beat his ass first, like
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, for them to show up that fast, you had already called them previously before this jumped off.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, like, after everything that's going on, like I said this already, like he losing his man card with me at this point. It's gotten that bad. But
because Angie at least was like, I'm about to do something.
Fine. Yeah, she like, yo, listen, I'm sick and tired of this. Like, you a woman, I'm a woman. She gonna slap the shit out you. But
she was about to slap Dom though. Like that's more action than Ray was gonna do ever.
Right. Like
and Ray is literally under contract, and under his contract, he is free to whoop his son's ass while he's at work.
They're both under contract. So it honestly would just be like some, outside the ring bullshit going on, which has happened before. Randy Orton had his house broken into by Triple H, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, man, you called the ops on your own child. Like to me, I don't want to do this, but he might be front runner for 2023 too. I don't know, man. This is bad.
Hey, man, we go see because
I know this ain't over.
No, it ain't over. WrestleMania right around the corner.
Yeah,
it's like kind of at the crib, not necessarily at the crib for them. Like San Diego is a few hours away from LA.
Yeah, I got a trip.
We still Cali. Not that far. They get to wrestle, somewhere in front of the home state. It is what it is. They should. It ain't over.
It's about that time. It's about that time.
Yeah. As Lil Boosie said, your mama have more heart than your daddy bitch ass.
Right, man. This is terrible.
Free Dominic.
Now the funniest shit was him saying he ain't gonna survive in jail.
No,
right. Like,
that's why it's agreed, because your son ain't gonna survive in jail. That's why you
damn right
his ass. It would have been over. Whooped his ass. It would have been good. I would have sat down, had a couple beers or something. No, right. you had to just do this whole, oh, mijo, come on. I know you better than this. Like, nah, fam, whoop his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all you had to do.
Real Mexican men would not have let that shit happen. That's all I'm saying.
Talk to him.
That shit would have been nipped to the bud a long time ago.
Man, I told you I went to school 60% Hispanics, and like all of those Hispanics, 90% of those were Mexican. I know. It is what it is, fam. Right. But we got a whole bunch of birthdays that have occurred since we last recorded, so let's get these out the way. Otis had a birthday. Grew another inch to his neck. Still
neck. You don't got one of those.
You don't. Oni Lorcan.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, pretty much. Oni Lorcan, who's if y'all didn't know, he's working at the Performance Center now. He's a trainer.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been back for a while, actually.
No, that was my dog.
Whenever they switched the colors on NXT, he was back like before then. Like a couple weeks before that. He's been back for a few months.
That's good.
Luke Gallows. We got an interview with Luke Gallows on our channel. Go check that out. The Great Muta, who lost to Shinsuke Nakamura this morning. Shinsuke went over there to Japan and held it down. Chris Hero. Shout out to Chris Hero. AKA Cassius Oh No.
Cassius Oh No.
Yo, that dude, man. Yeah, his music was cool. That dude, I don't know what he did at the Performance Center. He just showed up to work and then went home and just did nothing, and then showed up to work again. And that dude was heavy.
I want to know who came up with the Cap story that he was supposed to be the original member of the Shield.
CM Punk.
Yeah, see, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Ain't no way. I can't see it. There's no way. Like Seth was an easy sell.
CM Punk make it seem like yo, Chris Hero was gonna always be. CM Punk probably was like, yo, we should have Chris Hero do it, and somebody was like, yeah, we'll think about
like,
it.
Like who?
It was like, yeah, we don't want to hurt your feelings because you're the champion, but you know, we're not doing that.
Yeah, this is not it, fam. This is not it. I'm sorry.
The CM Punk went into Vince's office. Go, hey, Punk, how you doing? He said, hey, Vince. So this Shield thing that you want to have, with me. Apparently, they were supposed to be like his bodyguards or something initially.
Right, yeah.
He's like, this Shield thing, I got a perfect third guy for this. We have Tyler, we have Mox, but I think, Chris Hero would be great. And Vince has looked at him like,
hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Right.
Like, goddamn, pal, that's horrible.
Who? Like, who?
It worked out well for everybody, though. Also, Jamie Noble, happy birthday to him. I'm afraid of some things. I'm not going to look into Jamie Noble's personal life because some things that might, you've always struck me as one of those guys. He used to wrestle with the Confederate flag on his trunks back in the early 2000s.
Like. He recently had his
last match.
His last match, his official retirement match on a live event. He beat the Bloodline.
He did.
Minus Roman. He wasn't there. But yeah, he beat the Bloodline. That's a way to go out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go out.
Facts. In front of your crib too.
Right. I don't know. West Virginia. Listen.
You couldn't pay me to go to West Virginia, bro.
Hell no. I'm a black man. We both black men.
I'll go to West Virginia and never come back.
Right. That's not the place. I'm sorry.
Nah. Everybody know, man. Christmas is also Miro Day. So shout out to him. He had a birthday. Midian had a birthday as well. Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah, we was deep on the birthdays at the end of December.
Goddamn.
Well, y'all parents was going crazy on Valentine's Day, wasn't it?
Right.
Zelina Vega had a birthday. Shout out to her. And Ray Phoenix. And as far as the Hall of Famers go, Chyna had a birthday. She I don't know how old she would have been, but yeah, she had a birthday. Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, happy birthday to him on New Year's Day. And then a few days ago, happy birthday to the one and only, the polarizing, the Hall of Famer, the former world champion, the former Universal champion, the former WCW champion. You know where I'm going with this because there's only one person who's had both of those accolades that I can think of.
Goldberg!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Shout out to Goldberg, man.
Chyna would have been 52, by the way.
52. Chyna was born in 1970.
Yeah. It's crazy.
She passed away at like 48?
46.
She been going out? Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man.
2016, you're right. Damn.
It's a damn shame.
RP Chyna.
Yes, sir.
She is a Hall of Famer. Can't take that away from her.
Yep.
It may not be the way we all want it to be, but she's still.
I'm about to say, motherfuckers tried, but it had to happen. Y'all had to do right.
They gave her a here nigga damn induction.
Like, oh man.
So y'all gonna take this DX induction and like it, nigga. God damn.
Shit, man. It's cold-blooded, man.
Speaking of the Hall of Fame, man, you know who I need. You know who I need.
Oh, It's the first episode of 2023, so I'm gonna start it right now. Hashtag Victoria for Hall of Fame. Y'all know what time it is. I said I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's the first episode. I'm gonna keep doing it until I see the announcement. Victoria for Hall of Fame. Hashtag it, start it, run it. I'm not playing. We're gonna get it at some point this year.
We push. Let's open the campaign up right now. Let's clip this up. Let's put it on social media. Let's tweet it out to whoever we need to tweet it to. I don't think Nick Khan has a Twitter, but his co-CEO has a Twitter.
Yep.
Mrs. McMahon Levesque. We need that. We need Victoria in the Hall of Fame. Mr. Paul Levesque, you the talent relations. Actually, I don't think he's talent relations no more. I think he gave that role to somebody else. I forgot Triple H. Chief Content Officer is his title. So as the content officer,
yeah.
The content officer, I'm assuming, is the guy that comes up with the content, right? The Hall of Fame is content. So I'm pretty sure, he contributing to that too. So Mr. Levesque, Mrs. McMahon Levesque, we need Victoria in the Hall of Fame. We're gonna tweet this out to public relations if we have to.
He is Chief Content Officer, overseer of creative writing, talent relations, live event, talent development, and creative services. He has all the jobs.
Yeah.
So I mean,
hashtag Victoria for Hall of Fame. Because let's run down Victoria's resume. Okay, let's Google it. Her name, maybe. What's her real name? Lisa Marie.
Lisa, yeah.
Let's pull this up. Because the resume, it's not just like the resume in WWE is solid, right?
Right.
The resume outside of WWE might be even more solid. So let's run this down, man. And I'm just sticking wrestling because she got other, fitness competitions.
I'm about to say, yeah, she was bodybuilding and everything like that before she even got there.
2-time women's champion in the WWE. One of those was one at WrestleMania 20. And in TNA Impact Wrestling, she is a 5-time knockouts champion.
Come on, son.
5 times. And a 1-time knockouts tag team champion. For some reason, she's not in their Hall of Fame either. So we're going to have to Victoria for Hall of Fame, hashtag Tara for Hall of Fame. So she's gonna go into one of them Hall of Fames this year.
Like,
if we have anything to say about it.
Also, in 2004, PWI Woman of the Year, and ranked in 2009 was number 5 on top 50 female wrestlers in PWI. So,
man.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's long overdue. It's long overdue.
She ain't the lady to mess with.
Never.
My boy on that wine crazy. It's fizzing.
Yeah.
That's that champagne. Is that Brute?
Nah, this is some. It's called Andre.
Oh, Andre.
Before.
Yeah. I had some Andre before. That's that champagne.
Yeah. That's good.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good, man. Go get some of that Andre if you never had it.
Facts.
This ain't even a sponsor.
Nah, not at all. We're gonna do that until they cut checks for us. We ain't sponsoring nobody.
Yeah, man.
Like other than Coach Inc, because that we rock with them.
Yeah, we'll sponsor wrestlers for sure.
Yeah,
we'll sponsor wrestlers.
Yeah,
if y'all's trying to sponsor us, y'all need to we cut the check for the wrestlers.
Yeah, that's different.
I've sponsored sponsor Culture Inc., sponsor Maserati. Shout out to Maserati. That's all we had. So if y'all want Young Kings Wrestling to sponsor y'all have a match at any event, any major independent event, let us know. Don't DM us, but email us. ykwrestling@gmail.com.
We're professional.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all coming. People coming to our DMs a lot, man. So I'd be like, yeah, thank you. Appreciate y'all. I say y'all, yo, we listen to y'all, we rock with y'all. We appreciate it. That's appropriate. It don't necessarily have to be a DM, but if it's about business, don't email business in the DMs. Just keep it in the EMs.
There you go.
Cause y'all can delete them DMs. You can't
Easily.
You can unsend DMs.
Pretend. I'm gonna say you can pretend they don't exist or nothing.
Try to manipulate and say, "Oh, this is what Young Kings Wrestling said." We ain't say that. You deleted your message. Where your messages at?
I ain't about to have us in screenshots. It's not gonna happen.
Trying to get us caught up like Dr. Umar.
Oh man.
Did you hear him explain that?
I did. It was funny. It was real funny.
He said
it was a professional cap, but I'll take it.
It was well thought out cap. I'm going to believe him off GP, but it may have been cap, and he may have covered his tracks very well.
I think it was.
It's easy to believe. This brother said he wasn't talking to the Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny stopped him. No, he said, no, this is what he said. He said he was at the mall, at the Apple store getting his phone fixed. He had to get his phone fixed. And that's the only Apple store, in his proximity, apparently. Okay. That's fair. It's like 2 Apple stores in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's like
they don't just be popping up everywhere.
Yeah, so there's not a whole bunch of Apple stores everywhere. So this dude said he went to go to the mall, Cherry Hill Mall, New Jersey, get his phone fixed at the Apple store. And so he walked by a cart, and he seen the cart had a whole bunch of, sages and crystals, a bunch of spiritual stuff. So, in his mind, he think, oh, this a sister that's up here. So he's like, I'm gonna stop and check it out. But then he seen the Snow Bunny was up there. And then while he's there, all these people coming up to him taking pictures, asking for pictures with the doctor. And he says the Snow Bunny was like wondering why all the people coming up taking pictures, asking was he famous or whatever. And so he said, he had his phone was freshly fixed and everything. So he said he was showing her the videos on YouTube, and then the folks that was recording him from a distance clipped out everything that happened before then and just showed them laughing and having a good time. And, it looked like he was trying to play in the snow. That's the context we get from it. So I'm going to believe him off GP. But it is what it is.
I'm still on the fence. It's called CYC, cover your cap.
Yeah.
I'm just like, because when I heard that, what I'm saying, then you just clipped out everything that was beforehand. Like, you don't find that suspicious? Because I do. Just a little bit.
Facts.
And clearly you got some information.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That's what I'm saying. And clearly you got some information too, because the picture was of you with your phone out. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need answers, Sway.
Was this before or after your phone got fixed? That would verify the cap. Because your phone was in your hand.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't like it.
We're going to believe you, though. All right, man. It's time for the royal address of rumors.
All right.
Get through this real quick, man.
Oof. I mean, we don't got a whole lot.
It's not
going into the
get well soon to AJ Styles.
Yeah. My guy has a broken ankle. He does not need surgery, but he's gonna be out for a while.
The longest amount of time he's been out.
Yeah. So prayers up, speedy recovery to my guy. He's winding down his career, so hopefully he gets to end it on his own terms. The big news story of today, specifically this very day, is it is now that it's the new year, Mercedes Varnado, aka Sasha Banks, is officially a free agent. So let the bidding war commence as to who will be getting her services going forward, because obviously they've already been circling from before this day came, but now that it's official, it's on and popping now. We got a bunch of different irons in the fire now. So it's on. RIP to Don. We already said RIP to Don West, right?
Yeah. RIP Don West.
So going into, and we're gonna talk about SmackDown in a minute, but going into SmackDown, apparently the talk was that Ronda was supposed to be facing Becky. Apparently that was scrapped, and the plan was supposed to be a pivot into Ronda facing Rhea at WrestleMania for the title. I don't know what's going to happen now because obviously, as we're going to talk about on SmackDown, some shit kind of happened a little bit fast and unexpectedly. But yeah, what we thought was going to happen at Mania ain't happening. But what is supposed to happen at Mania, and I don't know how this is going to happen, so I think this is Cat. John Cena, Logan Paul. I don't know how Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't know how Logan Paul plans to wrestle.
The dude tore his knee in like 4 places, bro.
Yeah, ACL, MCL, meniscus, the whole ACL. 9 yards. yeah, just everything and then some. And that was August. It's the first day of January.
That was October, dog.
It was. Oh yeah, Crown Jewel. Yeah. There's no way. I'm sorry. Sorry. Bailey didn't come back from hers.
Come on, son. Like, you're not doing.
Yeah, Bailey didn't come back for hers for a year and what, 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah,
give or take. And that was just one thing. He tore the whole bucket. Yeah, he tore the whole thing combination. So I don't know how the hell that's happened. We might as well go through with what we want, which is Austin Theory, John Cena.
Can aim it for SummerSlam if that's the route.
Yeah,
go. But
yeah, that's fine. That's plenty of time to try to make that happen. But yeah, they're talking about Logan Paul, John Cena. I don't see that happening. Not anytime soon. I'm sorry, fam. So who is Dragon Lee? Because I don't know who this is.
Dragon Lee is wrestling like New Japan, Mexico. What company in Mexico? I don't know. Don't quote me. But he did make a couple appearances in AEW earlier in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say his last appearance might have been in like August. I think he did like a Rampage, possibly a Dynamite.
Yeah,
definitely did some Dark, if I'm not mistaken. It's all Googleable. Let's go ahead and just run that up. I'm over here taking guesses, but I'm aware of who Dragon Lee is. Never really watched like all of his matches. I just know the name, and I know what he does. I think I seen that one match he did do in AEW. He was in CMLL. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, so yeah, I know the name from Ring of Honor. That's how I know his name. He was a TV champ in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Tag team champ. And he did some work with Kenny King in Japan. Excuse me, not Kenny King in Japan. He did some work with Kenny King in Ring of Honor, and then in Japan he was a junior heavyweight champion as well in New Japan.
Okay.
CMLL lightweight champion. And yeah. So he's wrestled all over the place, Japan, Mexico, US. In AEW, however, he made his debut on the August 17th edition of Dynamite in the World Trios tournament with Andrade and Rush. So if you might remember from the men, if that might have triggered something in your memory. Yeah, they didn't really do much. And then Andrade and Rush kicked them out of the group after they lost that one match.
Okay.
But I believe he might have did some Dark and some stuff around that time too. But they never really brought him back. So for the people that I'm not gonna we said we're not gonna give y'all as much attention this year. But I did see somebody who was upset that Dragon Lee went to the WWE because he did sign with the WWE a few days ago. Seen some people who were upset about that and directed their anger towards the person who signed him.
Here we go,
Triple H. And I seen the tweet. Excuse me, I seen the tweet. I was all wrong. Yeah, Dragon Lee only made that one appearance in AEW, so they didn't even try to sign him, apparently, or at least he just probably didn't want to go there. Andrade was probably like, "Nah, fam, don't do it."
Yeah, I could imagine.
But yeah, I seen somebody say they and I don't want to say it because I believe in the power of the tongue. But it was something towards my guy Triple H and his pacemaker. So,
Oh yeah. I saw that. I saw exactly what you're talking about.
all because Dragon Lee didn't sign with AEW. So
that's really pathetic.
Yeah, that's really pathetic. Get over that.
You niggas, man. We just gave y'all an award. Like, I don't know how much more we can give you.
That's why they not getting no more awards no more. Y'all Nicki Minaj'd out. It's over. We need some new blood over here.
Like, that's madness. I'm sorry. Alka-Seltzer, the Seltzerverse is working overtime to cap for their people.
Oh man, some more stuff. I seen it.
Yeah,
talking about Jericho talking about he was not CM Punk back.
All the top. He said he has a coalition of all the top stars that are dead set on never letting CM Punk come back to AEW. Which, come on now, like I understand Jericho is one of the exactly. I understand he's considered a locker room leader, but bruh, like you mean to tell me y'all got the line that nobody's gonna cross for CM Punk to get back in? Like, come on, son. But I saw something else that was really interesting, only because it kind of fits the theory that I had when it came to this topic, which was that Toxic Attraction was supposed to get moved up, but not Mandy Rose in Toxic Attraction. Like, they were looking at JC and
Gigi.
I can't think of Gigi. There we go. Yeah, they were looking at JC and Gigi to move up, and not Mandy. Y'all know I don't report Snyderverse Cat. It would be telling.
Snyderverse, Meltzerverse.
Yeah. It would be telling.
I appreciate the Snyderverse over here. I don't know. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah. Seltzer, Meltzer, that verse. It would really be telling if any of that turned out to be true, only because, again, you know, Mandy made her choice to do what she did, and she's no longer with the company right now. Don't know how that's going to turn out going forward, but, you know, she made a choice of her own free will, and shout out to her, because she's collecting checks like never before.
Yeah.
But I would listen, if I'm in that scenario, just hypothetically, and I find out that Toxic Attraction will get called up and not the person who brought the team together, on top of not making as much money as everyone else, like, I would be like, yo, let me make my money where I'm making it and call it a day. So if it's not Cap, one of the few times it wouldn't be, then I would agree with the decision she made. I really would, because I was one for saying, and I think we both agreed on this, that Mandy would be killing on the main roster if they called her up at this stage in the game.
Absolutely.
There ain't no question. Absolutely. And this one I found by chance, and it was just kind of funny. An ex of Becky Lynch seemed to confirm that her and Charlotte have real heat, like real life heat.
You the ex? How you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. What was it?
This woman, a mother and a wife. Like, you think she keeping tabs over what's going on in her work life and personal life with an ex? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that don't seem like a thing that
he was on
mothers do. I don't know.
He was on Freddie Prinze Jr. He has his podcast because, you know, Freddie used to be a writer.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were talking, and he, you know, mentioned how he used to date Becky, and, you know, he was talking about how back when her and Charlotte had the feud, and, you know, he heard the talks about how, like, she was really confused about Charlotte actually being mad, stuff like that, and, you know, he said he was trying to be the voice of reason, like, you guys are working an angle, you guys are in a storyline, stuff like that. You know, you guys shouldn't really be mad. You know, but I guess she was really, like, in her feelings about it, and Charlotte felt the type of way because Becky was growing, her star power was growing to be more than hers, and she was feeling some type of way, and that's where the friction started that led to the real life heat. Honestly, I don't know. I think this is going into the cap category.
These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And
yeah, that's where I'm at. This is kind of going into the cap category because I haven't believed about this being real heat from jump. They might have like distanced themselves from each other for a while, but I don't believe in the real life heat. I think this was kind of just one of those things where, you know, y'all work together and there might have been a little friction. Y'all smoothed it over. It is what it is. But the ex is probably looking for, you know, a little bit of attention. He knew it would be a headline, so he started talking some shit. I don't really. That's my weekly dose of cap on top of the last thing.
Cloud chasing is a crazy drug, bro.
Oh, man. People was on the come up with that.
I be wanting to start cloud chasing sometimes. That's how they get the attention.
Listen, it's tempting.
I don't like
attention. It's really tempting.
Maybe like 5 years ago, I would have did it. I didn't do it 5 years ago, so I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, man. Can't do it though. I'm good off that.
Yeah, the cloud chasing is crazy.
Yeah,
Victoria for Hall of Fame.
Listen, every week. I'm on it every week. I'm on y'all ass. Y'all gonna make this happen.
Victoria for Hall of Fame.
We're gonna tag everybody. Triple H, Steph, like whoever back there got some kind of influence where it matters.
Bruce got a Twitter.
You do?
I was asking, do Bruce got a Twitter? We're gonna tag Bruce.
I haven't seen it. He might.
Find out. Get on that. Whoever. Natty. I know you got some pull back there.
I don't know. Listen.
Maybe no more. I don't know.
It's been hard to refute the theory, but I haven't seen Natty on TV in a damn long time now.
Yeah.
Like it's really been a hot minute. So that deal might be up. I don't know.
She wasn't on Rick documentary either. I was definitely expecting her.
Oh man, I would have honestly been mad because like, what would you really have? What input would you really have in it?
What input do she have in a lot of stuff that she be on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get how you keep finding places for her in these docs, but this one especially, with the way it was going the whole time, like, I really would have had attitude if I seen Natty in this one.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need that Victoria for Hall of Fame. So, like I said, we're gonna tag Natty. See,
I'm
gonna tag Natty first and then see if there's any traction that comes from that.
Tag Trish.
Ooh.
Well, she already has said it too. She said the same thing. She made a post about it like a couple months back. She said the same thing. So she already on that time.
Yeah, Trish. See, Young Kings Wrestling and Trish, like we like this, you know what I'm saying? So we like this. Legit. Shout out to Trish, man. Hey, the Rumble season is coming up.
Yes, sir. I got 2017 on.
2017, Randy Orton. I thought The Miz was going to win it. That was my pick that year. I'm thinking like, man, we got to have The Miz win it. Miz versus Kevin Owens. Might have could have did something with that.
I would have said Jericho. Only because they had the best rivalry on TV at the time.
Yeah.
Like they was headed for something with that program, and they just dialed it down to fucking US title. Third match on the card, second match on the card. Like
underwhelming.
That was bad. Yeah, that wasn't good. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but it's Rumble season. We have no context of anything. Who's gonna be winning the Rumble? We just don't know. Especially first week of January. You don't know.
I have a suspect.
Yeah, we have some possibles.
Because the WrestleMania spoilers got leaked. I can't help but peek, but I'm gonna leave that off here.
I got two men and two women on my two early predictions. We got Cody. I think Cody's just been the pick ever since we found out he was going to be going away for a few months. Yep. We just all assumed Cody was going to be the one to come back and win the Rumble. I don't want a surprise 30th entrant. None of that. because I don't think that's the direction we're trending.
Nah.
This is what I want. And I might have talked about this before. I don't know. Possibly. I'm always talking about some wrestling some way. But we got the anniversary episode of Monday Night Raw is later this month, which is the go home episode for the Rumble.
Right.
I think Mr. Cody Rhodes, you need to have him as that big attraction for that big anniversary show and announce his return on that show. And then he can come back and be like, I'm entering the Rumble. Everybody know Cody gonna be in a Rumble.
I mean, I would expect something like that at this point because he was on
the best of
this past Raw, which wasn't even live. They just was showing clips from the last year. So I wouldn't be surprised. It'll probably happen.
That makes more sense, especially you've been showing the little Cody video packages and everything
ever
during
since
the premium events, and like it's in people's mind that Cody Rhodes is still around. A surprise, it's not going to hit as much just because we've had these constant reminders.
Yeah.
There were no reminders when John Cena came back in 2008.
Nah, man. They said, hey, he'll be out for like a year, pretty much.
I knew that was cap too.
Like,
Edge literally had the same injury earlier that year and came back in like 5 months. Same exact injury. So when that happened, Edge comes back the same year.
Wait, no, Edge had the Achilles. Edge had the Achilles
in 07. I'm talking about 07.
Oh yeah, the tricep. Yeah, okay.
Gotcha. Was it a pec or tricep?
That was
because Cena was a pec. I could have sworn Edge was a pec too, and it was like that's why Edge had to drop the title after he beat Taker.
It might have been, yeah.
Dropped the title to Great Khali.
I think it was.
That boy dropped the title to Great Khali because he was hurt. But yeah, Edge came back in like a few months. So like when they said Cena was gonna be out for a year, I was like, come on, bro, that's cap. This John Cena we talking about. I trust John Cena to come back from an injury well before Edge. No offense to Edge. I'm just saying John Cena is a machine.
Right. You see him. We all seen it.
So like so I was like halfway expecting him to be at the Rumble. It just was a shock when it actually happened. There was no build up to that. Yeah. So like there was no build up to Cody. I mean, there has been build up to Cody coming back. What are you looking for? There's no build up to a certain somebody that we're gonna talk about here. Like, as I go to the women's, Charlotte Flair was my pick because there was no build up to her coming back at all, as we see. But now that she's champ again, more on that in a moment. My default pick has been the one certified, glorified loser over the past several months, Bayley. It's appropriate time for Bayley to be the last possible member of the 4 horsewomen to win a Royal Rumble.
I'll get down with that.
My next choice for the men's, our wrestler of the year, Seth Rollins. Gotta have him challenge Roman Reigns for the WWE title only, because I've been seeing some reports out of the Meltzerverse, but they say they looking to get another title back on Raw, which is one of those things. It's like you ain't need to say that. It should have been an obvious thing,
right?
You're not saying nothing.
Like one dude holding 2 titles was only going to last for so long.
It's lasted a little longer than it should have at this point.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying it. It's still fun.
Yeah.
It's still
the right person makes it work, and we got the right person.
Yeah, we got the right person. And then my other woman's choice, Rhea Ripley. Simply, the work she's been doing all year is just another level.
Yeah.
Another level.
That's my front runner, honestly.
And it makes the most sense. Like, look at who the champ is. And I want Bianca to get to a year as champion. So, like, Rhea Ripley don't got to win at Mania if she wins the Rumble.
Right.
There's always backlash. And with Triple H running the show, I know a lot of the times when Triple H look, I'm just say Triple H was champion for a very long time
Reign of Terror.
in like the early 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Namely, 1999, Triple H is the champion. Stone Cold was the champion.
Yeah.
Survivor Series. That shit happens. Big Show wins the title. So just falls flat on his face. Triple H wins the title at Armageddon. Goes to WrestleMania. Should have faced The Rock one-on-one at WrestleMania that year. I'm not going to get into that. But he should have faced The Rock one-on-one. The Rock should have won. The Rock was in the match at WrestleMania, did not win the title at all, but The Rock won the title at Backlash the next month.
Yeah.
Knowing Triple H, his track record, just off of that reign alone, I think Bianca should get that win at Mania and lose at Backlash. Just do it like that.
I won't be mad at it.
Yeah. I think
I already said I'm not picking against Bianca no more. And as far as the rest of the calendar going into WrestleMania, I expect her to walk into WrestleMania as champ. She could walk out at WrestleMania as champ. But any pitfalls that I foresaw that she might have, they had already passed. So yeah, that's it for me. I ain't picking against her no more.
Underestimating Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Even is becoming evil again, Alexa Bliss. Like
yeah. Alexa on Demon Time. I'm still not rocking with it.
So that's your pick for tomorrow. That's cool. What about Seth and Austin Theory? Who you got for that one?
Ooh, I think it's probably gonna stay with Theory.
Yeah, they've been hot potato in that belt too much.
Yeah, like you said, I got Seth on my short list of people to win the Rumble. It makes sense to me. And Austin Theory needed the rehab after he kind of, when Vince left and he took a little bit of a dip. We were trying to build him back up. We got him more serious now. So I think we might as well just leave the belt on him, let him get a good run out of it. Yeah. Him and Seth are going to have a fire match, but let's just leave it be.
Facts, man. And so let's talk about SmackDown real quick and we can get up out of here. Charlotte Flair came back. We didn't see it coming. Ooh. We didn't see it coming, but the whole crowd popped. I popped because she got new music. So we didn't know, but the first riff is the classic Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song? I don't know the song. What's the song called?
I have no idea.
It's a classic. It's Googleable. What is the name of Ric Flair song? We're gonna find out live. It's called I don't know how to pronounce this.
What?
Sprock Zarathustra.
The hell?
Spock. Also Spock Darstreet. It's what the hell? I just like to call it Ric Flair's theme. That's what I know it as. Like I've heard it before. Yeah. Ric Flair. It's like a classic opera theme.
You're right.
It was composed in 1896, so it's pretty old. It's classic. Everybody know the song. The dude that composed it looked black.
Okay.
Possibly light skin. He got an afro in this picture, but then there's another drawing. We finding out a whole bunch of new things today. So it was a portrait. It was a drawing. It was all right. So let me have to go back. This portrait is from 1894, and this brother got an afro. But then there's a drawn portrait. He looked like an old white man, and the drawn portrait is like 20 years later.
Goddamn.
Right, is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one Mike? Is it black girl lost or shorty owe you for ice?
I need answers, Sway. I need answers.
Because they didn't tell us Beethoven was black until like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, a black man wrote Ric Flair's theme music. You know, say it like that. But anyway, I digress.
Let's talk about it.
I digress completely. I just found out this dude was possibly black and went on a tangent. But anyway, So you hear this riff of Charlotte Flair's music, and you like, hold on, I'm looking like, hold on. Is that the queen? Is that the queen?
Right.
And then they show her walk out, and I just went crazy. I've never been so happy to see this woman in my life.
That. Yo.
Every other time she came back, I'll just be like, oh God.
Here we go.
But everybody knew what time it was. Because when this woman come back, she winning that belt. I had no idea it would be within 3 minutes, but
I ain't even mad though. I'll take it.
Cause I was watching on my phone and like I ended up like I was driving and I was in a dead zone like right after she came out. So I had to restart my shit. And then by the time it came up, she'd already won the belt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
What did I miss? So yeah, she came back, challenged for the title, apparently. I don't know how she got the match. How'd she get the match? What happened during them 3-4 minutes I missed?
Ronda attempted to do a promo, failed again.
Yeah, I heard that was terrible.
Yeah. Charlotte was just like, nah, fuck all that. Fuck Royal Rumble. I'm challenging you tonight. And Ronda was like, I bet, let's just do it. And Shayna was trying to talk her out of it, but she's like, nah, fuck that. She laid the title down. Let's do it. And she got caught with that big boot. And two moves later, it was over, basically.
Then we getting that Shayna and Ronda?
Honestly, one or two things need to happen, right? Whether or not this is Ronda's last run, we need to either get them two against each other or they need to do a tag team run. Because the combination of them two together is doing a lot for their individual development.
Yeah.
Shayna needs to rehab from like the way they've been doing her since she came to the main roster. She was a monster in NXT and she hasn't been that since the main roster move up. And Ronda's fallen so far from that first year she had where everybody was hyping it up until the very end. So it's like putting them two together makes it work good. If they have a match together, Shayna's been in wrestling long enough that she can make up for any deficiencies that Ronda has. See, she's been in there longer. So she can help her along the way in that area. Mm-hmm. But if they do it together and make a tag team, then you got some longevity because it's like, okay, so they're the bad ones. They can legit beat anybody's ass out here. And it's not like Damage Control has really been impressing anybody, truthfully. So, I mean, Ronda and Shayna can hold the belts for a good minute if she's going to stick around after Mania. If not, then fuck it. You just had them go against each other. But you got options. One of those needs to happen.
Or, if all else fails, this becomes another underwhelming Ronda Charlotte feud.
Oh, I can't take no more of those, man. I really can't.
Nah, I can't. Whatever. Ronda can go do video games or whatever she be doing now.
Yeah.
After it's all over. No more promos on my TV though. No more.
Nah, man. Enough's enough.
But yeah, I'm glad to see this woman back though. I will not take her for granted any longer.
No,
you never know what you got until it's gone, and then there are no other anything else of that same quality around.
I said that on here a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I will not take this woman for granted no more. Like, I did not realize how much it was going to have an impact until, the months went by and we just went through like the whole failed experiment with Liv and this mid-ass reign from Ronda. It's like, my God, please save us from this.
And it's like the women's division, it's like a shot in the arm, man, because they needed stars, right? Yep. Like you can build depth as much as you want to, but it really doesn't matter if the crowd doesn't care. So you can bring in your Tegan Knoxes and your Emmas and whoever. The crowd don't care about them. The crowd cares about Charlotte Flair, as you see. So
always,
everybody else can step up their game now.
There you go.
That's all we need. 16-time champion though. If Triple H recognizes those NXT reigns again.
Yeah. They said 14, but if you count them all up, like you said, It's technically 16 now.
It ain't nothing to just mention those again. It ain't nothing.
We mentioned everything else, so
Right.
it's like I don't know what the problem is.
And there's one. All right, is Triple H been? It's been like 6 months now, bro. We can stop getting shocked and surprised when Michael Cole or somebody mentions something from another company. Like
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I think it's time to stop.
Cause he made
Michael Cole said something about Don West. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
bro.
One commentator to another. They both work in the same industry. The man passed away. Like, it's not like he was still working and he just name dropped him like that. Like, no, like dude passed away. He's a contemporary. They might have known each other for all we know.
Right.
You know, it's like, grow up. It's not that deep no more.
It's been 6 months, bro. Like, I understand initially y'all might have been like, because it's unusual, it's uncharted territory, but it's been like every week almost. Like,
y'all are doing too much about this.
Like, y'all literally got dudes from the company going to Japan and wrestling.
Right. Like the first time, and it was crazy. You know something? Because I'm still on my 03 watch through.
Yeah.
And I'm about to get to that Iron Man match with Brock and Angle. I think that's like the next SmackDown after this.
Yeah.
I
think it was like they mentioned the week after the parking lot broke.
Yeah. So they were talking about not in 03, but when I watched back WrestleMania 31, they were talking about Brock and all his accolades from WWE. But then they mentioned JBL actually mentioned this. He said IWGP champion. This was in 2015. So like, it's not like they don't venture outside of the realms of whatever else was going on outside of the WWE.
JBL did
to talk about stuff they've done.
JBL did that. I want to say it was a Rumble in 2016 when AJ debuted. He was like former IWGP champion, same as Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, it's like, this is not a new thing. They just do it a little bit more because they don't have somebody in their ear telling them to shut the fuck up. Like, that's all it is.
Little Caesars tastes good as hell when you don't got a bitch in your ear saying it's nasty.
Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, we gotta calm down, man. Y'all doing the most.
Elsewhere on SmackDown, though, man, Charlotte Flair came back, 16-time champion. Another 16-time champion came back. John Cena pulled up because they came to the crib. And it's different because, Triple H, since he took over, whenever they go to a legend's crib, Kurt Angle twice. Who else was it? I totally forgot. I'm blanking. It was somebody else. It was somebody else they did. I cannot remember now. It don't matter. But usually, since Triple H, WWE gonna be in the hometown of a legendary wrestler, they're gonna pull up. So they pulled up for Kurt Angle, threw him a birthday party. They pulled up in Tampa, where John Cena lives, and they say, "Hey John, we coming to Tampa. You wanna come wrestle? Because you wrestle every year since you debuted." They was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." This dude stood on the apron pretty much the whole match, but it don't matter. I got the Cena on TV.
That counts.
Yeah, it counts. he did the greatest hits, did the 5-knuckle shuffle, all that. That's all we needed from John. That's all we need from John Cena. He don't gotta be big match John no more. Even he can pull out a big match John out his pocket every once in a while. I would not be mad, but we'll need it from him. What I did need was that eagle from Peacemaker to come in and swoop right on John Cena ball spot.
Oh man,
I needed that cover. Yeah, that made me feel old. I was like, damn,
that hurt my soul looking at
John
that.
Cena got a ball spot now, which he's had a ball spot for the last like 5 years though. If you've been paying attention,
I hadn't been. That was the thing.
Go watch the first Saudi show.
Ooh, that's a damn shame.
The first Saudi show is when it was first. No, not the Saudi. Was it Saudi or the Australian one they did? Whatever one he did that new move, the Chinese.
That was Australia. It was in 2018.
Yeah. So whatever event that was, he did that move. That was when I first seen the ball spot. I was like, damn.
Oh shit.
Because that's when he had the little, the long comb over and shit. He had the longer hair.
Yeah.
So it was covering it up a little bit. Not as much.
Damn. Yeah, it was like out there this time. Like it's even if I had peeped it before, now it was just like loud and all in your face about it. Like shit, man. 20 years is a long time.
These actors in between movies and stuff, man, they don't do the treatments.
Right.
He ain't start the treatments back up yet.
I'm sure somebody told him he gonna have that nipped in the bud by next year.
You in Tampa, bro. Just go hit up Tom Brady, man. He know the plug.
Right. I'm damn sure he do.
Tom Brady knew the plug 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Tom Brady pulled up with the ponytail?
Tom Brady been aging in reverse, which is crazy.
Tom Brady never pulled up with a ponytail, as far as I know. But he did have a long ass hair that used to come out the helmet.
I'm about to say 2010, he was looking like he was 20.
2010, 2011, one of them years. I remember, and it was such a distraction that he cut it off, and we started winning games again. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
Uncle Howdy pulled back up and laid out Bray Wyatt with his sister Abigail. And this one is coming off as a little directionless for your boy. So I'm not feeling it, man. They announced Bray Wyatt and LA Knight in a pitch black match, sponsored by Mountain Dew. Pitch black.
Yeah. I'm good with this only because like we're finally getting some progression a little bit. Like, Uncle Howdy is taking some actual physical form, and somebody caught some hands here and there. Like if it hadn't been for that, I'll be like, okay, I'm off the bandwagon. This is gone.
It's been like 4 months though, bro.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to. I want to hear from those people like, oh, you don't like long-term storytelling. Like I do, but it's like there's a limit. But at least the fact that we got this far and all this is happening. Now we got a match scheduled. Like okay, I can hold on for a little bit because now we got something going on.
Yeah. What a pitch black match is, I don't know. It might be another cinematic joint.
Probably.
Which like I loved the cinematic matches back then. Like for some reason, that's why they call y'all fickle, because we all love the cinematic matches. We love the Boneyard joint. Go check our WrestleMania recap. I love the Funhouse match.
That was good. Listen,
I literally broke down
fire.
The nuances of the Funhouse match on the show, on the review. Like that match was ill to me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the what's her name now? Alba Fire and Mandy Rose joint from a couple months back. I love that. It was definitely like last month, but I loved it. Was it Halloween Havoc?
No, it was Halloween Havoc. Yeah.
Okay, it was a couple months ago. That was dope to me. I enjoyed. What other cinematic matches were there? There was several. I liked Adam Cole and Patrick. That was pretty good.
That was good. From 2020, not that I could think of. I know there was the before 2020, there was that House of Horrors between Bray and Randy.
That was dope. AEW had a couple that was cool, like the Sting and Darby
Stadium Stampede.
Stadium Stampede was fire.
That technically counts.
The first one was fire. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. They couldn't recapture that. Not live. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
The Sting and Darby joint was cool. Brian Cage.
That shit between Braun and Bray was ass.
Oh yeah, that shit was ass.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was so ass I forgot about it.
Yeah, Extreme Rules that year. That wasn't it.
Yeah, this is possibly a cinematic match sponsored by Mountain Dew. Pitch black. I told y'all these sponsored matches, it wasn't just the old man coming up with these, man. It was a sponsor saying, "Hey, yo,
yeah, I'm about to say, like,
give y'all a little extra bread. Let's get our name on the match, son."
They cut the check. They say just make sure we got our name on it. I'll do what y'all want, and then this is how we get this shit. Like sponsors talk more than old men do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, money talks. Chris Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
And this is probably my favorite moment on the show because y'all gotta make something out of it. You ever just be like, you play sports, we all play, sports of some kind, or even if you played on the playground, you ever get dunked on? You was hooping.
I get out the way. I don't put myself in that compromising position.
I almost got dunked on once in high school. It was like the only dude in our high school that could dunk. And so this is a funny story. Our basketball team, they have enough bodies at practice one day. So I was an extra body at practice and I almost got dunked on by the only dude at our school that could dunk. But he grazed the rim, so he didn't dunk it. But I would have. But usually, if like you hooping, somebody dunk on you, your boys they gonna clown you. They gonna you got dunked on. Yeah, they gonna be on your tip.
Yeah,
I would expect somebody who was an athlete in college to understand that Mr. Top Dollar was getting roasted in that locker room. Got roasted by all the black people too, though, which made it funnier. It was just black people and then Mansoir.
Yeah.
Like what Mansoir doing around all these niggas? I don't know. But it was really like all the black people. Ricochet, X Woods, Kofi was all clowning this dude. Masay. It was literally all the black people.
Ricochet was that one, like everybody else clown me. Ricochet ain't gonna do it.
Right.
It's something
that's
about
how
him.
it is.
Like,
and that's what it was. It was one of them instances where you get roasted and then you be like, I know this nigga ain't talking over here.
Right. Yeah. It's not
that was one of them instances.
Like that.
So Top Dollar, he took offense to Ricochet yapping
Yeah,
on.
man. Yeah, man.
He was like, like Kofi, he WWE champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
X Woods, he the
king of the ring.
He the king of the ring, tag team champions. Even my dude Masay over here, he just like me. We played in the NFL. Like we got that, we got at least something in common. You though,
Nick.
Yo ass, you just learned how to talk this year.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying that was like Drew McIntyre 2018 energy.
Right.
It's like he was trying to talk on the mic and Drew was like, then shut the fuck up. And he ain't recovered from that since. It's like, nah, man. Everybody, these niggas can talk. You are not taking that from.
Man.
About to be a misunderstanding.
Hey, though, I kind of felt for Top Dollar, man, because the whole time I'm thinking of Funk Flex.
They laughing at you, nigga.
Whole time.
That's a real shit.
That dude said, "Yo, I gotta take this shit from Ricochet, man."
Nah,
so they in a Rumble qualifying match this week. That's a good way to set that up.
I'm with it. And heel hit row would probably be better. I don't know that the face thing was working for them anyway. I'm with
crowd wasn't messing with it.
No.
So if they can get a little edge to them, you got to see what works, man. Yeah. You gotta at least try something. At least Triple H, he'll try. Like,
right.
Vince might have took these niggas off TV a long time ago. No, he did. Vince gave them 3 weeks and then they wasn't here.
I'm about to say, like, he did a free trial run and it was a wrap. So we already know what time it was.
So at least see if they can do something as a heel, do a little edge to them. It might be a little better. They already dress like heels.
There you go.
Those are heel outfits right there.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no baby faces dressed like that.
Right. The promos will be better too.
I'm literally I'm roasting the way they dress. Nobody dressed like that favorably.
Yeah.
This dude Top Dollar wear the jeans and he had the t-shirt with the bubble vest over it.
Oh man.
My dude
Yeah,
bubble
ain't no
vest,
way.
his bubble vest so thick, man. I remember one time he tried to roll into the ring. He couldn't get into the ring fast. The bubble vest got caught on the ropes.
When was that?
It was a while ago. It was a couple weeks back.
Oh man, I gotta find that. I gotta fire up Peacock and I gotta find that shit.
It was either the bubble vest or the jeans. One of them was preventing him from being able to slide into the ring efficiently.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna find that shit.
My dude need to get on the Angelo Dawkins fit plan.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Because his fits was pretty terrible too. They a little better now. He took the singlet off. That helped.
Right. Yeah, Angelo having a U-turn on his career.
For the last year though.
Like I wrote him off when I saw what we could do with Taz, but I can't do that no more. Not going into this year. It ain't happening no more.
No, see, yeah, this we gonna give a late Young Kings Wrestling Award for not a breakout because that was Roxy, but I'm trying to come up with something on most improved. Angelo Dawkins, most improved player in the WWE, and not just WWE, in wrestling in general. He most improved, man, because he went ham like all year long. I told Survivor Series, not Survivor Series, Money in the Bank. That's two totally different events. Money in the Bank versus the Usos. That's my favorite tag match probably ever that I've seen in person. And the Street Profits, Street Profits walked right by my section where I was sitting at too. I wasn't on TV though, so don't go looking for me. I already looked. I do my due diligence. I go back and watch afterwards.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You always got to do your due diligence. Ever since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my first. I'm digressing, and we're done with the show, by the way. So if y'all want to hear us talk some more, we're gonna talk. But when I was a kid, I went to Monday Night Raw, my very first Monday Night Raw, in section 200, all the way at the top. You couldn't see nothing on TV. You couldn't see up there from the TV.
Yeah.
I went back and watched on TV. I watched the whole episode on a school night. This is when we had VHSs. So, we set the timer on the VCR.
Oh, man.
Y'all
don't know about this.
Y'all don't know. I remember my mom had this old VCR from like the early 90s. And then we got a new VCR. And it had a digital display on it. I was like, ooh, it got a digital display.
I used to
let you know when it was recording.
Because I couldn't stay up the whole night to watch Raw. So I'll put the tape and hit record and just let it run the rest of the night. I'd have all the marathons of Law and Order playing after Raw and everything like that. Oh, man.
You ain't never set a timer?
Nah, man. I was like, yo, it's going to be all right.
I used to go.
I'll record over the rest of that.
Man. I'll go set that timer on that joint. Say, Monday Night Raw come on 8 o'clock. This was before they went 3 hours. So on Central Time, 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
8 o'clock to 10:00. I used to play it safe. So I'd be like 8 o'clock to 10:20. Because sometimes they go over. That 10:05, they used to go over that mug like crazy.
Mm-hmm. That 5 minutes was the line they told for real.
They said, so if you set your VHS to 10:05, you set your VCR to stop recording at exactly them 5 minutes, you missed a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So just to play it safe, I used to set it for like 10:30. That's how I used to do it. Good old days, man. Showing our age.
Gotcha. Facts.
You 36.
Not yet.
We ain't that far. Yet.
Hey, man, Young Kings Wrestling, first episode of the year is in the books. Appreciate y'all for listening. If you made it this far, I'm gonna give y'all $1 if you made it this far. First person to DM me gets a PayPal from us.
Facts.
Send me your PayPal. And the first person that gets this far on the episode, and the first DM I seen, separate DMs only. For our people in the group chats.
There you go.
That way I make sure I see it first.
Right.
First person to DM us gets a PayPal from us.
you go.
Let me know you made it this far in the episode.
Big facts.
I ain't gonna tell y'all the amount just yet. It's gonna be pretty small, but I just want to make sure y'all listening.
Right. Participation. That's all.
Yeah, participation points. Plug your socials, sir.
All right. Y'all can find me at ReHavoc24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour where I talk sports and entertainment. I'm looking to revamp this year, so y'all keep it locked for that. But yeah, bunch of episodes up there. My guy's been on here. Our group of podcast friends and stuff like that, they've all been on the show. The Instagram page up as well for my posts, _ the Havoc Hour _ got a lot of sports, a lot of movies we talked about, stuff like that. So go check that out.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine. You can follow me if you feel like it at TC Fontaine on Twitter, at tc.fontaine on the Instagram. And you can follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere, even Facebook, which we don't post on, but if you want to, boost those numbers up some, do that too. At YK Wrestling everywhere, including YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. Because, like I said, like Reek said, rather, we trying to get monetized in 2023.
Big facts.
So you got to subscribe to us to help us get to that point. There's no reason outside of just pure not doing the work while we have not been monetized yet. So we're going to do the work. We're going to get the subscribers, and we need the subscribers like y'all.
We need y'all.
Best way to do it. Because one day,
yes, sir,
y'all going to load up the Young Kings Wrestling on your YouTube, and you're going to see an ad. And that's how you're going to know.
There you go.
I don't know what the ad will be for. Targeted ads. So whatever
y'all
like.
It don't matter. It'll be something.
Yeah, whatever y'all like. So y'all might, see a bullshit sponsor on our show. But it's what y'all like.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, y'all sponsored by them?
Mm-hmm.
That's how targeted ads work, bro. If you don't want to be targeted, clear your cache and cookies.
Pro tip.
Because you could just be thinking about something and you see that shit on your Instagram later that day.
Right.
Like, hold on, fam. What y'all know?
They be listening.
Y'all be listening to my mind, bro.
These devices is not just like, for talk only. They hear y'all.
Like, and it's crazy because all the other apps on your phone communicate with each other what you like.
There you go.
Bet you didn't know that.
All them searches y'all put in.
Mm-hmm.
They know. They listen.
I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick as that timer running. I'm gonna put y'all on game because y'all got me going on a tangent right now. I used to work. I say it now. I work for this eyeglass company. Previously in 2022, and so whenever I would be at work, I'm on the same Wi-Fi that I am on my I'm on my personal Wi-Fi because I work from home. So I will be looking, and like a lot of people, they'll place, I work for an eyeglass company, so they order the glasses from us, but like they'll get they eyeglass prescription from like Lance Crafters or like America's Best or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So me just saying those words, I get America's Best ad on my Instagram like later that day. Like, what is going on, fam?
Yeah.
I literally ordered some groceries from Walmart, right? And I put in the search, so I was like, man, I ain't had no hummus in a minute. I love hummus. I'm a basic white girl. I love hummus. So listen.
Yeah.
So I went to go, I ordered my Walmart delivery and shit. I went and put some hummus into my shopping cart. I'll go on Twitter, the brand of the hummus all over my Twitter, bro. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. So they be listening. So
hell yeah.
Clear your cache and cookies frequently. It also make your internet browser run faster. So if you like me and your MacBook sounds like a jet engine getting ready to take off on the runway, clear your cache and cookies.
Big facts.
That might be my new disclaimer at the end of every episode, like Bob Barker. Don't forget to clear your cache and cookies.
Facts.
Get your pet spayed or neutered.
There you go.
And that's how we end the episode.
Free game.
Free game. Shout out to Bob Barker. Made it another year.
He damn sure did.
I'm about to go watch Happy Gilmore now. Go see him kick some ass. The Price is Right. Victoria for Hall of Fame. We out of here. Go.
Down.